Welcome again. My name is Kathy Opia of the Black Mall. And today we are talking about segmenting your contacts and your list to increase the open rates. All right. We're doing this using TBM360, which is our all-in-one AI powered digital marketing and sales system to bring you more customers and leads. There'll be a link in the description on how to get started, or if you want to go ahead and set up a free demo call. So let's get started. First, how to segment. Now, the first thing you need to do is come into TBM 360. Once you're inside, you can come over to our left menu bar and you want to come over to contact. Okay. Now, once you come into contact, you are able to then see all of the people that you have inside of your contacts, all the names, phone numbers, emails, all that good stuff. Okay. If you don't have any contacts in here, we do have a video that shows you how to import your contacts into TBM 360. Okay. Now that we've gotten our contacts uploaded, we want to start thinking about, okay, how do we want them to be segmented? All right. Do we want to be, here are some different types of segmenting that I suggest that every business start to use. I think that you should segment by tagging. First segmenting is by tagging, right? So when you pull in a contact, you should tag them as a lead, as an actual client or customer, meaning they paid you before, okay? And then once you've actually gotten paid clients, you can then start to hyper segment. So for example, we are a marketing agency. So we have people tagged as leads and clients, but once they become a client, I might actually then hyper segment them as a vendor, as a person that's attended some of our events. Maybe they are a restaurant business. Maybe they are a retail business. Maybe they are a non-for-profit institution, right? I want to then hyper segment them as well so that maybe I can send out specific types of marketing strategies that are best for those types of industries. And then I can cater it and send it to just those people. I'm not going to send industry focused messages that are tailored for a retailer to a restaurant owner. It's not going to resonate with them. It's not going to be relevant. So I'm excited to be able to have that type of segment, because then now when I get that type of tip that I want to give out that goes just to the retailer, I can then segment my list and be able to speak directly to them. All right. So you do this through a couple of different ways. You can manually segment your list, or you can automatically segment your list. So the first way I'm going to show you is manually segmenting your list. So you're just going to go in and actually go through your different contacts, actually really select them over here on the left-hand side, and then say, I want to take these people and I want to add a tag. All right. So at the top in the contact section here, you'll see that there's a bunch of different icons up here where you can take action once you've selected contacts. And when this is all about segmenting. So here we want to add a tag. So I would then say, hey, these are people who are leads. So I would just add the tag lead inside of here. Select it. And then you have to actually name the action as well. So added lead tag. Okay. And then I would click add. Now, once you go over to the right, you will see that those people have now been tagged as a lead. Okay. So that's how you manually tag leads. Now, you can automatically tag leads different ways. At the top again, there's these icons. And this icon with the arrow that is coming out of this box says import contacts. So you select that, you click upload a file. Once you've gotten your CSV file, and it does have to be a CSV file, guys, you'll select it, you'll click next. Make sure everything is mapped out correctly. Okay, so I'm just going to name this sample. You're going to want to then click advanced. And this is where you'll be able to actually tag them. So right here, right, once you've got a bulk upload, whether it's 50, 100, 2,000, 10,000, you know that wherever you're getting this particular list from, they're the same type of person, right? Or the same type of interest. So these might all be clients. You would then go ahead and put the tag client there, and then you would click submit. And then that would be it. I'm not going to do that because I've already uploaded this list before. All right. But now that you can see, this is how you can bulk tag a list and automatically do it. The other way that you can actually tag people automatically is from your forms. So you can create forms inside of TBM360 and have them on your websites. You can send them inside of emails. This is so that you can gather information. Of course, normally this is opt-in forms. You know, when you go to a website and someone says, hey, to get 15% off, give us your name, email, and phone number. All right, that is a form. We have those type of forms inside of here. And what's really cool is that those forms can also be connected to workflows. As you all know, workflows can be found on the automations tab. We do have a video that talks a little bit more about that, but just quickly, I can show you once they've submitted that form in the workflow, right? That would be your trigger. You can then add a tag, right? And I have one already that is for Labor Day promo and leave. So that's automatically. So whenever someone fills out that form and our workflow is then triggered and they are automatically tagged. You don't have to do anything else except put up this form and boom. Those people are going to automatically tag. So all of your new people that are coming in that way are going to be tagged. They can also come in from SMS opt-ins. Let me show you that, which an SMS opt-in is when someone texts some type of code to your phone number in the system. When they text that code to your phone number in the system, if you've connected a workflow, again, this would be an automatic way for your contacts to be tagged. So again, right, this trigger is customer replied. They sent a message, they sent by Black to our phone number. Once the system realized that someone sent that phrase by Black in the message to our phone number, boom, it's triggered. And here we go. They've been tagged as a lead. That's another way to automatically trigger for your contacts to be tagged. And then you can also do it from Facebook lead forms that you have connected in the system as well. Let's see. This same workflow for our Labor Day also gets one from a lead form. So Facebook lead form submitted. So this is what's created actually in our ad, where the lead form was created inside of our ad. It's connected to the system. That's the trigger. And then we can actually say add contact tag lead. Right? And then we can actually, for us, say Facebook lead as well. So that now we're hyper-focused. I know where this lead even came from. Not only is it a lead, this lead came from my Facebook. Maybe this lead came from my TikTok ad. Maybe this lead came from my Google ad. Again, now we're not only understanding these segments, we're understanding behaviors and where you are getting the most traction, where people are really responding. So if you've got an ad going out that's gone through your email, through a text message blast, through your regular social media platform, through a Facebook ad or a Google ad, you can see where you're getting the most traction from. You're able to see, oh, I got more Google leads than I got Facebook leads. But then you can also say, well, I might have got more Google leads, but my Facebook leads are converting more, right? This allows you to really understand the customer, the behavior, how your business is working, how your outreach is going, so that you can do better business, increase your profits, and reduce your expenses. Those are the different ways to automatically be able to get your contacts to be tagged. Now I'm going to show you how to turn them into even smart lists so that you can do a lot more with them. So we're going to go back to contacts, and then we're going to create some smart lists. So right now, the types of smart lists that I've created are smart lists for when I want to do email blast and when I want to do SMS blast. Okay. When I'm sending out an email blast, that the contact actually has an email address connected to it, that they are of the segment that I want to send this particular message to, so that I'm able to increase my conversions, increase my open rates. And I also am going to reduce my error rates and my bounce rates, which do go against you. You want to make sure that you don't get any, spam hits, that your opt-out rates aren't high, that your error and bounce rates aren't high. So you do want to make sure that your lists are very clean and they're very usable and people actually want to receive your messaging. So now what I want to do is I'm going to create a smart email list and a smart SMS list for my vendors, right? Vendors are that hyper segment that I talked about. So we have, our business is all about helping, small business owners, especially small Black business owners. But we help different industries. We help people who have brick and mortar locations. We help people who are online only. We help people who are just doing vendor shows. Okay. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to, let me go back. Right up here underneath all those icons we talked about is a button that says more filters. You want to click on more filters. And as you can see, there's so many different ways that you can filter and be able to segment your list or be able to find people where they're coming from, or certain types. So you can filter by business name, by company name. You can filter by email. You can filter by first name or just the full name. You can filter by tag. You can filter by address. I'm going to create a smart list according to the people I've already tagged. So again, you're in the filters box, and then you're going to click on tag. And then you will see here that you have a bunch of different options. So is not empty, is empty, and just exactly is, right? So you might just want to filter by, we have 36,000 contacts. We want to get to how many of my contacts actually just have a tag, right? So it's not empty. So I click apply. 3,500, so we're pretty good. We've tagged the gross majority of our list is tagged. So that's really, really cool. All right. Or maybe I want like again, we want just vendors. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to click apply. Boom. 593 of our records are vendors. Okay. So now I have that. But I want to go a little bit further. Again, I'm going to create two smart lists from this particular segment. Okay. I'm going to create one that's just for emailing to them, and I'm going to create one just for sending them SMS or text messages. All right. So let's start with the email. So now that we've got the vendors, I want to now select and then I'm going to select email. And then again, I want to make sure that the email, I don't want a specific email. I just want everybody in this list who has an email. So that means that I want to select is not empty. Okay. So that means that they will have an email attached to their contact. So then I click apply. So out of those 535 records, 403 of them have an email address. Okay. So boom, we're almost there, guys. Now I'm going to click and again. And I'm going to come down here to D&D. D&D, some of us, especially the young folks know it, that means do not disturb, okay? That means people who, there's going to be people that might have you on do not disturb. They might not have completely unsubscribed to your whole list. Maybe they're okay with getting SMS messages, but maybe you send too many email messages, all right? So some of them have put your email on D&D. So I want that my D&D is not enabled for email. Okay. So I want, out of those vendors, I want them to have an email address and I want them to not have us on D&D. Okay. So now I click apply. 358. Woohoo! That's awesome. Okay. So now I can go ahead and save this smart list because now I know I have a good, clean list of people that are specific to my objective, which is to send out a message to just to vendors. They do have an email and they don't have us on D&D. So that means that they want to receive emails from us. So then I just click save as smart list. And then I can click on here, vendor email list. Okay, boom. Now what's really great about this, I can click this X and it's still all selected. They're still here. There's 358 records of them. Okay, as you can see, the page only shows 20 at a time, or you can toggle this and go to 50 or 100. But let's say I want to go ahead and send them all an email. I'm going to come here next to the word name and to the left and click that box, which means that it's going to select all 20 records that are showing. But I want to send out an email to all 358 records. So you make sure that you click select all. Okay. And then I can go up here and send an email to them. I would click send email. Don't be funny acting today, guys. There we go. All right. And then I would click OK to proceed. If I had an email template, I can just go and grab that, which employment reminder, I'm just showing you a generic one, which will then, it has everything. It has the email inside of here, already ready to go. I would then have to just add in my name, the email address that it's coming from, my subject line, since I didn't already have a subject line pre-populated. And then I can send it all at once, send it at scheduled time, send in drip mode, name my action, and click send email. Now we want to come back into this filter list. And again, I want to use these same vendors, but I want to do their phone numbers. Okay, now I want to get a list ready to be able to send them SMS messages. So I'm going to delete this D&D and I'm going to delete this email is not empty. Okay, boom. Now we reset to the 593 records in total. So now I'm going to click and again. And then I'm going to go to phone. And I can scroll to it or I can type it up here to be able to get to it quicker. Okay. And again, I want to make sure that they do have a phone number associated with it. So I'm going to click phone is not empty. So I'm going to click apply. And again, now I want to make sure that they don't have us on D&D. So now D&D is not enabled for SMS, right? That's specific and click apply again. Boom, 509 records, okay? We even got more phone numbers than we had email. That's pretty cool. All right, so now that I've got all my parameters to be able to have a good, clean list to promote to, I'm going to click save as new because this is going to be a different smart list, okay? So save as new, and then I'm just going to change this to SMS list, get rid of the copy, and click save. Okay. And once again, now I can come here, and if I want to, select all, and if I want to send them an SMS, I come up here to click send SMS. And then again, I can pick from my templates if I have any, right? You guys get this one from me every week. Hey, reminding you about our live. I can send it all at once, send it at scheduled time, send in drip mode, name my action, and click send in SMS. Okay, guys. Now let me just tell you a little bit more information about your smart list. What's really cool about this smart list, I told you that you can have forms, right, that automatically connect leads or new contacts. You can have SMS opt-in codes that automatically connect new contacts. They're going to then automatically, if you have a workflow connected, automatically tag those contacts appropriately. So let's say that I went to a vendor event and I had people use our SMS code to opt in as vendors. That workflow tagged them as vendors. This smart list is going to automatically update. Okay, that's what's super cool. You don't have to come and manually add them to the smart list. That's why it's smart. So it's going to always search for the most updated list of tags that are inside of your contacts of your current database. And it's going to also make sure that the phone is not empty or the email is not empty. And it's going to make sure that that person doesn't have you on Do Not Disturb. Okay. So this thing is really cool. Definitely do this for your list, guys. Start segmenting your list right now. If you are a broker in real estate and you know that you're dealing with maybe apartments, you're dealing with uh one family homes, two family homes, if you're dealing with commercial, go through your list and start to segment them, segment accordingly, and be able to send out appropriate messages that are going to really resonate with the end user and increase your open rates, increase your conversions, and keep your business moving forward. Okay, guys, make sure that you click the link in our description to get started immediately using TBM360. I did all of this in TBM360, which is our all-in-one AI-powered software that combines 15 plus softwares. Okay, it does email, it does text, it does social media management, it does websites and landing pages, it does courses. We have easy ads in hours. Okay, we've got something that no one else has connected into their system. So this is all in one. The conversation portal is powerful. You get an app to go along with it. You save a lot of money and you're able to start saving time, becoming more efficient, and bringing in more sales. So go ahead and click the link in the description to get started. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.